Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a spring decorating ideas video, and I'm really excited about it because I feel like every year when I post my Christmas decorating videos, I do quite a bit of them and I'll post them beginning of November, and then after I post them I'm always like, well, now what? And then once I take down the Christmas decor, I'm like, okay, y'all like decluttering, right? Like, I don't know what to post. I don't love winter decor and I don't really own a lot of it, so I'm just always like, why are you guys watching my channel again? But good news is it's now mid-February, so all of the spring items are out in store, and I feel like it's more socially acceptable for me to talk about spring decor now. So I'm ready, I'm fired up. Basically what today's video is going to be is I'm going to take you guys out shopping with me as I go to HomeGoods and share all of my favorite finds. They had so many good finds. I did go to a ton of stores. I went to all of them that are in that little family, so HomeGoods, Homesense, TJMaxx, Marshalls, and I went a million times because I only wanted to show the stuff I really loved. So then after that, we'll come back here and I'll do a little haul of all of my favorite items that I got, and then I'll also do styling, so just spring decorating with some of the items that I got as well. So it should be a really good one. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get into it. Love this. Look at how pretty it is. I feel like this would be so pretty with tulips in it. I wish it wasn't so expensive. It's on clearance for $45. Let me show you what I was thinking. I love it so much. I wish it wasn't $45. I need to find one thrifting or something because I love the look of it. I just don't want to spend that much money on it. It's so pretty for outdoors. $60. I wonder if it's UV. Oh yeah, so it's meant for outdoors. UV resistant. I feel like two of those would be really pretty on either side of the front door. Look at how gorgeous this is. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And anytime I try to do a floral arrangement like this by myself, it just never turns out. I wonder how much. Oh, 180. It sure is pretty though, and it's big. These, I like that they're still neutral, but they have a pattern on them, and they're only $30 for two of them, which I feel like is a really great deal. Love this. I don't know where I would put a square artwork like this, but I don't know, something about the colors. I think it's so pretty. $50. And then I really like this for our front room. I've never quite found the artwork that I feel like would fit in there, and I just love how bright and happy, and the frame and the matting, everything. But it's $100, which it is a pretty big size, but I don't think I can get myself to spend $100 on it. But I do really like that. This is so pretty. Anytime I see these pre-made arrangements, I just assume they're going to be way too expensive. This one's on clearance. I don't know why though. Nothing seems wrong with it. Both of them are on clearance. $39. I'm trying to figure out if that's a good deal or not. To me, instantly my first thought is, oh, that's a little pricey, but I do love that it's already put together, and I think it's so pretty. I love this. I wish it was food safe because I feel like it would be perfect in the kitchen as a canister, but it's not. It even has a lead warning. It's $19.99 and I love it. If it was food safe, I would get it. I really like this coffee table book. I do try to find most of my coffee table books thrifting, but I've been having a hard time recently, and I like this cover, but if it ever gets messed up, I also really like this. So $24.99. Okay, haul time. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna start with one of my favorite finds. I feel like it's a little pricey, but it was better than it could have been, and I do feel like it's worth the price. Let me actually fix this. One of these fell off. I need to get her back in her place. 1 second. I
got this floral arrangement from HomeGoods, and I just love it. So it's Martha Stewart. She always has the best but most expensive floral arrangements at HomeGoods. So it looks like it was originally $50. I got it on clearance for $39. There's nothing wrong with it. Actually, all of this arrangement was on clearance for $39, but I have seen this so many times and I just love it. And I feel like normally I would say go get some florals from Hobby Lobby and thrift a glass vase and call it a day, but I feel like there's enough florals jammed in here that it would probably be the same price. But anytime I try to make a floral arrangement with different flowers, so not just this, not just like one kind, but multiples, it never looks right. I'll try like a million times. I'll even be in the store and be like, oh my gosh, masterpiece, like Lauren, and then I'll take it home and I'm like, what is this? So I really do enjoy these like pre-made ones that HomeGoods has. They're just usually too pricey for me, but I felt like I could do $39. So all that to say, I got this and I really, really like it. I'm excited about it. It has these beautiful hydrangeas. I love how much color differences there are in these, so they look really realistic. And I really love the look of a glass vase. And I will say it is nice when it's pre-made because they add like the little fake water and they cut it. Me, myself, when I put florals in vases, I usually just bend them like a lot so that they look like this. And I never want to cut them because I don't want to commit to a smaller vase. But then if I had this in a clear vase, it would not have the same effect. So I got those. That's the first thing. Put my background florals back in their vase. Okay, so the next items I got are for a future video that I'm in the process of filming, which is a primary bedroom refresh. Now, I did like a huge bedroom makeover on my channel a few years ago, and I really loved it. I was really proud of it. I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it. I wanted it very like light and bright and clean and airy, and now I'm like, gosh, this room is so light and bright and white, which I did love a few years ago, and I loved it for a couple years, but I just want something different now. So we're gonna change things that we can. I'm gonna do a bedroom refresh on a budget, no like big ticket items, just switching out like lamps and sheets and pillows and florals. Maybe that's it. But I've been on the hunt to find lamps for in there, and I have tried a bunch. So I found these at HomeGoods. We're gonna see, I haven't put them up in the room yet. I think they're really pretty. They were $59.99 each. They look like this, and then it has like this gold clear, this guy. And you know what, when in the store, because I got them at the same time, I put this next to this, which normally I wouldn't put two clear items next to each other, but I thought it looked really pretty and high end. And then the lady that worked there walked up while I was styling it and she was like, ooh, yes. So I got these. I got two of them. We'll see how they work. When you guys watch my bedroom refresh video, you can see if they actually stuck with that. Now, the next items I got were also with my thought process of being the bedroom refresh, but I could use them anywhere, and they're two frames. So I have been really into gold. I love gold accents, but recently I have liked mixing metals a little bit more and adding in silver. So I don't know, I saw these at HomeGoods, or maybe it was Marshall's. This was $9.99, this was $6.99, and I just thought these were really pretty on like a side table, maybe layered like this. It would look really nice, just intentionally mixing metals. I don't know, we'll see how it looks, but I got those. Okay, so the next thing I found is from Amazon, and I will link it down below, and it is these stems. So this is what they came looking like. I just love this type of flower. Now I wanted to show you guys just as an example, because if you have ever bought florals online, or honestly at Hobby Lobby or anywhere, sometimes you'll put them in a vase and you're kind of like, this is not cute. Or I've even seen people review items on Amazon and be like, it wasn't good, it didn't look realistic in person. I really think it all has to do with fluffing, so I wanted to show an example. So first off, these are very, very long. So as you can see, this is how long they would be. So I am gonna bend the stem a little bit first. Okay, so this is what it would look like if I just stuck it in here and called it a day. So now what I'm gonna do is try and fluff all of the items out. So basically just bending different branches in different ways as it would, you know, naturally be in nature. So just moving them all different ways, no rhyme or reason. Let's see if we can get it looking a little bit better. Okay, does that look good? Okay, whoa, this guy got down a little bit. Okay, so that is what it looks like after. So I might need to add another arrangement in here just because this is such a wide opened vase, but I feel like that made a really big difference just fluffing it out. And I love these. I will link them down below. I think I'm gonna put them in the dining room because our dining room walls are that dark blue, and I feel like this on the dining room table would really pop against the walls. Okay, so the next bunch of florals that I got, gosh, I can't remember how much these were. I want to say they were $16.99 or $19.99, but it is this bunch of hydrangeas, and I just thought these were so pretty. I love the blue color. I like that it's a little muted, and they have the darker leaves, which make them look a little bit more realistic. Once again, oh my gosh, these are so tall, so I do bend them. But I got these. I thought these would be really pretty. The next item I feel like is so fun, and I always thought maybe one day I'd find them thrifting, but I saw these at HomeGoods and they were $19.99. It's a set of 2 Staffordshire, is that how you say that? Dog figurines. I just think these are so pretty. I have blue and white sprinkled throughout my home. I love blue and white. I don't like to go overboard where the whole house is blue and white, but I like to sprinkle it in intentionally in different areas. So I thought this would be really pretty on my brown bookshelf in that front room over there, or maybe in my arched cabinet. I don't know, I just really liked these. And I felt like even if I found these thrifting or found vintage ones, they probably wouldn't be cheaper than $10 each unless it was like Goodwill. Okay, another little trinket that I got, but now I'm feeling like maybe I should return it because I'm feeling like I spent way more than I thought I did. This was $9.99. I got this because once again, this had been something that I had been somewhat hunting for, thrifting for a couple years now. I always loved the look of like a gold or brass ducks that people put on their bookshelf. And I found this at HomeGoods for $9.99. Oh, it's actually meant to be a candle holder. But I thought, this is a swan, I believe. I thought this would be really pretty on my bookshelf. Maybe as a bookend or on a book or just its own thing. I thought this was really pretty. So I got this. Now that I'm talking about what I would do with it, I'm like, I should keep you. Okay, so the next item, I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with it. I just thought it was so pretty and different. So I'm thinking about using it on my nightstand to put like jewelry, or you know, you could put it in your bathroom, put your soaps on or your perfumes or whatever. It was $24.99 and it is this. I'm not sure what type of material this is. I have seen so many ones at HomeGoods that are like marble, or you know, they're gray, they're brown, whatever. I really liked that this had this bluish tone to it. I thought it would be a really pretty just piece of spring decor. Now, a little bit different of an item. I got these off Amazon. So like I said, I'm gonna be doing that bedroom refresh, and something in my bedroom that I really love that I've had forever are our nightstands. I've had those for years, even in my old house. They're originally from Walmart years ago. I haven't been able to find them for a really long time on there, but I don't love the knobs on the drawers. So I thought, once again, a way to kind of do a budget makeover and make like a bigger impact on a budget would be to switch out the knobs. So this is the knobs I found. I got a 2-pack, and I want to say these were only $10, maybe $15, but I feel like this is going to make a big impact on it. I feel like it's going to be really, really pretty, and so I'm excited about that. I'm just trying to make little tiny changes that make a big difference, but I don't have to spend a lot of money. Oh no, okay, so darn it, I love this, but for some reason it's not like perfectly lined up. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a couple millimeters over. So now I'm not sure what to do, because I bought 4 inches, like 4-inch long ones. But I don't think this is like 3.75. I feel like it's, darn it. Let me see if I can do it. Darn it. Okay, so this is what it would look like. I feel like that is going to be so pretty and make such a big difference. I'm not sure what to do though, but look at how beautiful that is. So I'll have to figure that out, but I do love these, but that was kind of a fail. Okay, I thought I had a really tiny haul. I feel like I have a big haul now that I'm showing you guys, but like I said, I've been filming this for a couple months now and kind of collecting. The next thing I got is this pillow. I'm always drawn to this color in pillows. I feel like it's the same exact color. It was $24.99. It is this lumbar shaped pillow. I liked the texture on it. I feel like it gives it almost a pattern look for layering different pillows. So we'll see. My intention for this is to once again use it in the bedroom. I'm thinking this. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now the last thing, so like I said with the bedroom makeover, which will be a future video, I am wanting to change just a couple things out. I was looking at sheet sets and most of them are pretty pricey, and I have perfectly good sheets from the brand Bedsure. I love that brand, and it's they're tan, and then I have a white comforter. I wanted to add a little more color, so I was gonna switch out the sheets, but then they were kind of pricey. But then I saw these, which are just a pillowcase set at HomeGoods, and they were $8.99, and it is this green color. And so I thought that would be a great way to add a color in and almost make it look like I switched out my sheets without having to buy new sheets, because usually the sheets are covered, or if you can see them, they'll be tan, so they'll match anyways. And then once again, here I go with the green color. But see, I kind of have, there's a thought process going on. Okay, so that is it for the haul. That's it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to. I have so many good videos coming up now that I've gotten out of that post-Christmas what do I post slump. I have already filmed a spring cleaning video. I have that bedroom refresh coming up, obviously more spring decorating. I always do decluttering videos, which by the way, if you missed my last video, I will have a link down below. It was a really, really good one. I'm in the process of decluttering my friend Jamie's house, and she has a lot of clutter. So the last video was part 1, and I think it's a really good video. I'm really proud of it if you guys want to watch it. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed. It is completely free. All it does is make it so my videos show up in your subscription box. However, if you do want to be notified whenever I actually post, you do have to hit the little bell button down there next to the subscribe button. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, I would love for you to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.